Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Project Management Fundamentals series. In today's lesson, we're going to explore a concept that every project manager must understand and manage effectively: project constraints. No matter how experienced you are, every project operates within certain limitations. These limitations influence decisions, impact outcomes, and often determine whether a project succeeds or struggles. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand what project constraints are, why they matter, and how project managers balance competing priorities to deliver successful projects. So what are project constraints? Project constraints are the limitations or restrictions that affect how a project is planned, executed, and completed. Think of constraints as the boundaries within which a project must operate. Project managers must constantly balance these constraints while ensuring project objectives are achieved. The most common project constraints are known as the triple constraint, consisting of scope, time, and cost. Over time, additional constraints such as quality, resources, risk, and stakeholder expectations have also become important considerations. Let's look at each one. First, scope. Scope refers to the work required to deliver the project's objectives. It defines what will be included, what will not be included, the project's deliverables, and project requirements. A well-defined scope helps the team understand exactly what needs to be completed. However, projects often experience scope creep. Scope creep occurs when additional requirements are added without proper evaluation, approval, or adjustment to project schedules and budgets. For example, a customer requests additional features after development has already started. While the new features may provide value, they can increase costs and extend project timelines. Managing scope effectively helps prevent uncontrolled changes and keeps the project aligned with its objectives. Second, time. Time refers to the schedule available to complete the project. Every project has deadlines, milestones, and delivery dates. Project managers must answer questions such as: when should work begin? When should each milestone be completed? And what is the final completion date? Delays can occur because of resource shortages, unexpected risks, technical challenges, and stakeholder decision delays. When schedules slip, project managers often need to adjust other constraints to recover lost time. For example, adding more resources may accelerate delivery, but this could increase project costs. Third, cost. Cost represents the project's approved budget. Projects require funding for labor, equipment, technology, materials, training, vendors, and contractors. One of the project manager's responsibilities is ensuring that project spending remains within approved limits. If costs exceed the budget, project stakeholders may need to reduce scope, approve additional funding, or extend timelines. Balancing cost while maintaining quality is one of the most challenging parts of project management. Now let's talk about the triple constraint relationship. The triple constraint demonstrates that these three constraints are interconnected. A change to one constraint usually affects the other two. For example, if you increase scope, more work is required, more time may be needed, and costs may increase. If you reduce the schedule, additional resources may be required, costs may increase, and scope may need adjustment. If you reduce the budget, fewer resources may be available, timelines may be extended, and scope may need to be reduced. Project management is often about finding the right balance between these competing demands. In today's complex project environments, project managers must also manage additional constraints. Quality ensures project deliverables meet customer expectations and organizational standards. Completing a project on time and on budget has little value if the final product fails to meet quality requirements. Resources include people, equipment, facilities, and technology required to execute the project. Limited resources can impact both schedule and cost. Risks are uncertain events that may positively or negatively affect the project. Project managers continuously assess, monitor, and respond to risks throughout the project lifecycle. And stakeholder expectations. Stakeholders often have differing priorities and expectations. Managing communication, engagement, and expectations is critical for project success. Let's consider a real-world example. A company wants to launch a new mobile application. Initially, the budget is $100,000, the duration is 6 months, and the scope covers core user features only. Midway through the project, stakeholders request advanced reporting capabilities. The project manager evaluates the impact. Possible options include increasing the budget, extending the schedule, removing lower priority features, or adding additional resources. This example demonstrates how changing one constraint impacts the others and why informed decision-making is essential. Here are some practical tips for managing project constraints effectively. Clearly define project scope at the beginning. Develop realistic schedules and budgets. Identify risks early and create response plans. Establish a formal change management process. Communicate regularly with stakeholders. Monitor project performance continuously. Escalate issues before they become major problems. And focus on balancing constraints rather than optimizing only one. Before we wrap up, let's review what we've learned. Project constraints are limitations that influence project delivery. The triple constraint consists of scope, time, and cost. Changing one constraint typically affects the others. Additional constraints include quality, resources, risk, and stakeholder expectations. Successful project managers continuously monitor and balance competing constraints throughout the project lifecycle. Understanding project constraints allows project managers to make better decisions, manage stakeholder expectations, and improve project outcomes. Thank you for joining me for this lesson on understanding project constraints. As you continue your project management journey, remember that every project operates within limitations. The key is not eliminating constraints, it is managing them effectively. In our next Project Management Fundamentals episode, we'll explore another essential topic that will help you become a more confident and capable project manager. Until next time, keep planning, keep learning, and keep delivering successful projects.